Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the Sploder Zombie in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this zombie, and to begin we gotta draw his eyes first. So this one's gonna be easy. This one eye is just gonna be circle. And then on this one, let's make him kind of a little bit meaner. So give a little bit of an angle, kind of like just like the other zombie that we did. Okay, and then from there, just draw in between is gonna be his nose or his nostrils, and just let me shade that in real quick. So just two little openings like that, and then from there we can draw in his mouth. So we're just gonna come. You can draw in like a little sad face like this first, and then now we're gonna come down. And it's gonna be a little bit kind of off center, kind of makes him a little bit more menacing. Okay, so just kind of curve it like this, and then inside, and we can draw in some teeth. So let's just give him some teeth right now. So I'm not gonna draw too many, but you can draw in more if you want. All right, so then from here, let's go ahead and finish up the top of his head. So right here, we just kind of curve it around and just kind of go around the eye socket on both sides. All right, and then from there we can finish up the top. So we can just kind of close it off, and it's kind of a little bit flatter. And then right here, let's finish up his lower lip. So let's give his lower lip just a little bit of thickness there. And then now we're gonna go around his mouth. So we're just gonna draw two lines going around his mouth a little bit. Okay, and then now we're gonna finish it off on the chin, just go around it and connect that. And then from the side here, now we can just kind of pinch it in. That'll give us the full head. All right, so then after that, let's draw in the little, I guess the little flesh thing, right? That little thing that he's coming out of. So just draw in. Could be a little wobbly. Just kind of go around the head. Kind of organic shape. And then here on the bottom is just kind of opening up. And then let's just give it a couple of folds so that it looks a little bit more organic. So after that, let's go ahead and move on to his body. So let's see, right here, we're gonna draw in his shoulder, which is gonna come straight out. And then on this side, it's gonna come out less because it's gonna be holding that gas canister, right? So right here, after we draw this, now we can come down and just kind of curve it. This is gonna be his chest area. So we come down, just curve it in. I'll just draw a little line in the middle. Okay, and it's gonna have a little bit of tummy, so we're gonna just kind of curve it. And then at the shirt, it's just gonna close it off with that. Okay, and then we're gonna, to finish off the tummy, this part is actually the tummy sticking out, so we'll just finish that off. And since we're down here, let's just go ahead and finish up the belt. So just come straight down, and then we're gonna curve it. And let's give a little flap there for the belt. Maybe even a couple of loops. All right, and then from there, let's see, we can add in some detail in the collar, which is easy. So we're just gonna go around it. And then we're gonna just draw a little bit of these lines. All right, so after this, let's draw in his arm. So we're gonna draw this one first because it's easier. So here's the shirt coming off. Just close that off, and then now to draw his arm is pretty pudgy, so we just come out, and this is gonna be his elbow. And now we're just gonna come down for his arm. Okay, and then let's see his hand. It's got pretty sharp fingers, so and kind of small, so here's his thumb, and then we're gonna come down. This is the back of his hand. Now we're gonna draw one finger, so we just gonna curve it. And then now for the other finger, we can just kind of come out a little bit, curve that, and then it's gonna show up behind it. All right, so let's move on. Now we gotta draw in the other one. So we're not gonna see his hand, but we will see this huge gas canister that he's carrying. So from here, around the shoulder, just draw a curve going this way. And then we're gonna come here on the, just gonna go back and just curve that. And then now to draw the little, I don't know what you call this, but draw a curve like this. And then we're gonna go out. Okay, and then we're gonna close this with the same curve. All right, so now let's finish off the other side. So we're gonna draw the opposite curve of this. We'll just close that off. All right, so now we're gonna draw this, and this is a little bit, this is a tricky part. So just come down like just a little bit, and then that one you draw another curve inside. So this is actually the, we're drawing the thickness of this piece right here. So now we'll close it off. All right, and then in the middle, there's gonna be another part. So we'll just draw that and just kind of draw two lines going in. And then we can actually draw, well, there's nothing there, but we just draw a line just to close that off. And then we can draw in some details here. We can draw two lines like this and just kind of round it off. And we can see through it, so let's just imagine this line going through, and we'll just draw a simple little line like that. Okay, so once we have that, then we can draw in his shirt. So it's gonna be, his shirt's gonna be raised up, right? He's got his arms up. So we just draw that, and then his elbow is just gonna be right here, and just gonna turn it up, and that's it. And then on the canister, there's a little bit of detail, so I'll just draw in real quick. Just a little line like this, and there's another line here. And we'll be able to see that once I color it. But let's move on to his legs, which is pretty easy. He's wearing jeans. So in the middle, straight down, we'll just draw a little line there. And then for one of his legs, we're gonna come out. Okay, and it's gonna be kind of very skinny legs. And then we're gonna give a little bit of these kind of zigzags just to show that there's, you know, his jeans are being folded up. And now we're gonna come down. Then we're gonna come, just give a little bit of a flare at the bottom. Okay, and then for his foot is actually really sharp, so we can draw in a very sharp corner. And then we can draw in his toe, just give a couple of lines in there. We'll keep it simple. Okay, so then for the other one, let's see, we're gonna come out. It's almost gonna be the same. And now we're gonna give it same thing, just a couple of wrinkles like that. Okay, come out a little bit, pinch it in, come out, pinch it in, and then again, give it some folds. And just round it off like this. And now for his foot, so it's just his toes, we're just gonna draw one. And I'm not trying to draw the smaller ones, 2, 3, and I'll just draw 4, and that's it. And I'll just close that off. And then we can give some details to the jean, like this little zipper area, maybe even his pockets. And let's see, for his folds, we can add in a little bit of lines in here. It's a little bit more complicated. And that is it for this Sploder Zombie. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out. And if you do, please check out my other videos. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.